We're done. Finally, we're done.
Jesus Christ, I'm so sick of this fucking game.
You think you're sick? I've already done
We're
one
not
part of
done
Path of
yet.
Neo, and I haven't gone back
Really,
to it
has it
since
been that
recording.
crazy?
Pedro, you think that? You think
Sounds
this is...
like Pedro's had.
Yeah, but that's
It
the
sounds
thing,
like Pedro's
Dwebs.
had to deal with more than you, Dwebs.
No, but that's the thing, Dwebs. I have an extraordinary tolerance for shitty games.
Yeah, well, after I recorded and uploaded that first part of Path of Neo, I haven't touched it since.
I don't think anyone blames you.
Sounds like Pedro's still. Sounds like Pedro still had to deal with Orb.
Also, hi music from Reloaded. Seriously,
Cool.
it's the music from the scene
Yeah.
where they land in Zion. Niobe's taking sniper fire. Get to the generator and knock it out. Darkness will even things up a bit.
So this is
And
Ghost's
again.
final mission.
I know,
This
I
is
had to edit to...
this is what Ghost is doing while Niobe is getting chased by the Smith clones.
Yeah.
How exciting.
No, actually, never mind. Actually, what he's doing here, this is the power plant mission.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Discounted William.
Haha, I just killed a man. Funny.
Yeah.
Riveting.
It's fine. The whole dark humor is very hard to pull right. Matthew Vaughn does that well, but not the Wachowskis.
It's just some campers, you know.
Is it me or Niobe's glasses lens is kind of missing a bit?
Yeah, they are. Okay, so
Take out the snipers and clear the way for Niobe.
I love the backward animation, which is like, "Doo."
okay, so basically we're covering Niobe as she goes through this place, taking out all the snipers.
So it's kind of like an escort mission or something.
No, it's not an escort mission. We're basically acting as sniper to cover for her.
Two snipers left.
Of sorts.
There we go.
Thud.
Now, yeah, looking back, it's actually obvious where the other sniper is. I don't know why I missed it, but I'm gonna have to. I'm actually gonna take a bit to realize where the last sniper is.
Oh, Mr. Sniper, where are you? One sniper left.
I know, Sparks.
There it is.
I can count. There we go. All right,
That
now.
reminds me of some of the most
Maybe
hilarious
it's cover
shots
fire.
you can do in Sniper Elite, in the Sniper Elite series.
All right, so this is actually really easy because the snipers are very hard, easy to notice. So it's actually I have to. Basically, I have to. There you go. Get out of the fucking way, you fucking crate. Anyway, now it's actually rather easy now. So all I have to do is just shoot them as they appear. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing. It's very basic.
Oh.
Jova, you're lagging quite a bit.
I love the little stumbling animation he makes as he dies. And their bodies vanish.
I'm pretty...
It's like the machines moved them to the recycle bin.
I
Sure.
suppose.
Yeah.
Would you like to delete securityguard.exe? Niobe's clear for now. Get moving.
Alright, time to get moving.
Let's get moving!
Yeah.
God damn it, Jova. Stop stealing my line.
Just-
I technically said it before you, actually.
Well, you're lagging, so...
Yeah.
So I won't know
I
if I say
know.
it first or if you
Wait,
did.
hold on. It should be lagging now according to the symbol. Wait, it shouldn't be lagging now according to the symbol.
Well,
Jova.
you're still lagging. That I don't care what the symbol says.
Jova, rock, paper.
Oh, of course. Skype doing its usual.
Jova, complete this sentence. Rock, paper, what?
I'll take that as a yes.
That's a rather odd thing to do. We usually do the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I
One,
like to do things different.
1, 2, 3.
4.
Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah.
4. That's a 4 seconds of lagging.
Ironic. You do anything, Jova, check out if YouTube HD is uploading or if anything is
Indeed.
uploading. Check out if anything's going on in the background that might be slowing you down.
Move in. Take down ghosts. Wait, how can you take down a ghost?
Nope,
This
nope,
is
absolutely nothing's going on in the background. It's what is it with Skype doing this?
try restarting Skype, and there's nothing going on anyway.
You're not missing anything.
Not
Yeah.
really. Checkpoint.
Sure or not. Alright.
Don't worry, Jova, you will miss exactly nothing.
All you're missing is shooting and Pedro accidentally leaning against the wall.
It's because every time I touch the wall, it automatically goes into, you know, stealth/cover mode. So it's kind of. This
And
is so.
Ghost
This
and
is
Ghost
so
is still running
interesting.
with a stick up his arse.
This
Yep.
is so interesting, isn't it, guys?
Riveting.
Yeah, we.
There we go. Whee!
Why can't I watch Mad Max Fury Road now instead of watching this?
Because it's on cinema. I don't think it's on streaming yet.
Well, I'm seeing it tomorrow in the cinema, but why can't I watch it today or something?
Too
I
bad.
don't know.
Too bad. You're.
What?
Too bad. You're watching so much Wachowskis right now.
George Miller, help me!
So
Let's hope
what
it
are
will be
you
George and not
gonna
Frank.
be watching?
Hey, Jova, guess what? I'm running while people are shooting at me. Bet you didn't guess
hang on,
that,
wait.
did you?
Yeah, here's the point that there's two famous Millers that we know.
Yeah.
You know, George Miller and Frank Miller. But the difference is one Miller is actually a good director, the other Miller isn't.
The other Miller, aka Frank Miller, is not a good anything.
Well, that's the thing though. When he tries to direct something in a medium that I'm interested in, that gets my attention.
Hmm.
I haven't seen The Spirit properly, only in the form of video reviews.
Don't do that. I mean, you're just going to get hurt. Oh, cutscene.
How can I get hurt watching a film?
Frank Miller finds ways.
Okay, what?
Da, 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 da.
What did he do? How did he do it? And
He
why?
invented gravity.
No. Okay, guys, I got a theory. Ghost is the free.
Did he just jump into the ceiling and now is he running on the ceiling now? What? What the fuck was that?
Pedro, he's the free. He's got the powers of the 2 and the 1.
But that made no sense. Anyway,
Wow.
anyway, now I'm using the grenade that drowns people.
Yay!
Yay.
It's funny how people can die.
This
on
music
Dryland.
doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Let's just keep going and going and going and going and going and going. I'm not even kidding. This entire section is literally going for this exact same room we are at right now over and over. This game is so repetitive, it's mind-numbing.
With ill-fitting music to boot.
Yeah. Jova, your input, please, since you're the one who's actually...
He's dropped.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the only literal thing that changed it was the gravity. Like, seriously, we just flipped the floor and there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Wachowskis contradicting more of
And
their
now I exploded for some reason.
That happened.
The power of the free Ghost couldn't contain the power of the free, and he died.
Jova, me, Teo, and Wibbs are bored out of our minds. We need you to, try to bring some life into this commentary.
Well, I can if Skype will let me.
All right, we can actually hear you fine now, so go ahead.
Well, oh, great. Okay, what time are we at?
10:47, 10:48.
Go to 11 something.
Should I go to 11:20?
All
Okay.
right. I'll cue you in. Again, you're not missing anything. In fact, I'm actually kind of repeating this particular section because I died because Ghost, for some moronic reason, exploded. Blitz, wake up! Wake up! We're rolling! Wake up! We're rolling!
Yeah.
At least,
Alright, then click.
When I fell asleep during Niobe's playthrough.
Okay.
Okay, Jova, again, we're bored out of our freaking skulls. Please get some laugh into this commentary. You're the only one who can do it.
Okay, well, I see Ghost is doing the usual kitten caboodle, shooting around at the speed of sound, I guess. Because, well, it's like I say, he must obviously be another savior, which is quite obvious. You know what this means, of course, that the Wachowskis have just been screwing with us. And that, in fact, they actually plan for there to be another savior.
That's what I said, Ghost is the power of the free, like Niobe is the two and Neo is the one.
Because of executive meddling, there can only be one.
There can be only one.
I mean, hey, that's the only reason it could be they splits in his favor. So, what is the mission here, anyway?
We have to blow up this power plant.
Huh.
I
love how he, just barely touched it when he fell over.
Yeah.
Blowing up a power plant, eh?
In case you don't remember Matrix Reloaded, basically Matrix Reloaded, they need to blow up this power plant because that's the only way to, black out the entire city so that they can get into the source. Don't ask me why the hell do we need to black out the entire city in order to enter the source. We just do, for some reason.
Aha, so now we're doing adaptation stuff.
No, this is actually in parallel to the movie's plot,
Half of Neo's the adaptation.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, wasn't this sort of a semi-adaptation of that part from Reloaded, since you're mentioning it?
No, this is a parallel story to the movie. Basically, it's up to the movie itself actually explains that it's up to Niobe and Ghost to destroy the power plant, and that's what we're doing because this game is on Niobe and Ghost's perspective. Basically, this movie and the Reloaded movie go hand in hand because
this movie.
Oh, sorry, this game.
You call this a movie? Oh dear, what is this game doing
to give it some credit, at least it has gameplay, flawed gameplay, but still gameplay.
Yeah, that's more than I can say for David Cage and according to Joe, Final Fantasy 13. Killing people, shooting people.
Yay. Again, other innocent people because we're not agents.
I guess they're technically all part of
actually, when you kill,
so
if you kill an agent, if you kill an agent, you also kill the person he's possessing.
Wow, so the Matrix makes sure you're a dick anyway.
Go figure.
Dweebs, are you telling me something we don't know, like that you created the Matrix or something?
I am Professor Layton, but you may call me the Architect.
Oh, great. So in reality, you are George Carlin.
Yes.
Why not? His backstory's just...
Why the fuck did you do Tarzan 2?
No. I actually made something worse. I programmed the Matrix to make Tarzan 2014.
Oh, God.
Don't you mean Tarzan 2013? At least that's what we commonly
I delayed
call
it.
I see.
And then, to prove that humans are flawed, I unleashed Food Fight onto the world.
Well, you did a bang-up job seeing as how in that same year you also let some great games come out, so hey, faith in humanity restored.
Oh, and I also let Prometheus come out that year.
Whatever.
Hey,
I mean, yeah, Prometheus is a god-awful film, but it's gonna take a lot more than that to reduce my faith in humanity.
Oh, and did I mention that I was the one who made Ballistic exist?
Jova, I don't think Jova cared
Yeah,
that
that
much
was
either.
years ago, though.
Do you wonder why Antonio Banderas and Lucy Liu were so lifeless in that film?
wait, what?
No.
I
I
replaced
actually have a
their
good
aging
idea of why.
counterparts.
Oh my god, please, thank you. Something else is happening.
Let's hope so.
Is it now?
Loading core control room.
Loading. Loading.
You know, okay, that's it. With all this loading, I've come to a decision. If Shuri
No,
just
Jova, it's not that similar to Sonic 06. So.
No, I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say this has got me thinking about the room.
Oh, how so?
You know the room, the one movie with an actual loading screen. Yeah, that's right. The movie is a loading screen.
Yeah.
Why does a movie need to load?
Because it's a load of bullshit.
But
Yeah, I think if Shuri doesn't show up after that, maybe we should just commentate on that
No,
movie.
thank you. Especially because I'm not sure if I will have enough time
Well, that depends on
and
how
or
long.
patience to endure. Anyway,
Well, it depends on how long it is. I'll go
anyway,
check. Might as well, since nothing else is going on in this
at
game.
least there's a cutscene where trying to explaining something in their bullshitty way.
Actually, Teo, we already saw this cutscene in Niobe's playthrough.
I know, but it's still better than seeing ghosts punching people.
Well, too bad. Now I'm
I had
about.
the
We're,
call
to-
before
to-
the load
that's-
gets there.
well, too bad. Now we're back to shooting people.
At least it's sniping, something different.
So apparently,
like-
a relaxed cutscene is
Oh
more
god,
exciting
well,
than
yeah,
actual
it's
action,
definitely something
Gio.
different. I
Is
love
that how bad
animation.
this game is?
This game is terrible. It was bad when it first came out, and it's even more terrible now because it aged like shit.
Yep.
Also, this music.
Yeah, again, there are
It-
some
it
things that
look- it looks
Pathaneo
like something
improved.
you heard when you enter a strip club.
Well, there are some things Pathaneo improved on from this game. For one, the camera doesn't go into that bullshit film perspective when you fight somebody.
Yeah.
Well, that would just be ridiculous if it did.
Done, done.
Okay, we're scanning the area. Is there anyone even left?
It's because they said there's a sniper team SWAT team incoming, but I'm not. Wait a minute. From where exactly? Like.
Yeah. Game, you need to be more precise.
I didn't
Explain.
see-
Oh,
Yeah,
there, right there.
Right.
Of course.
Oh, well, derp. I'm surprised none of them managed to shoot you while you were searching for them.
They're
Ow.
not. They're not very good at their job.
Yep, pretty standard mook resistance.
Figures, because
Let's
they're
kill-
actually competent enough to
let's
sneak
ki-
up on ghosts.
Let's kick their
That's
asses with
that's
our
a bit
ragdoll
of problem.
physics.
That's a bit of a problem. I thought since the Matrix can practically possess anyone and convert them into agents, why doesn't he just do that now instead of wasting civilians like that?
Maybe needs cover fire in the core.
I suppose.
This soundtrack is quite interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, shoot Niobe.
If by interesting you mean awfully unfitting and kind of horrible, yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah, the Pedro.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah,
shoot Niobe?
yeah, that kind of interesting. It's the kind that needs to
no,
be
I can't
studied
shoot
like a
Niobe.
specimen.
Oh.
Eh?
Dwebs is asking me if it's possible to kill Niobe.
Why
Sadly
would you
not.
want to? Oh,
She's a
never
gay
mind.
ghost.
Even if it was possible, Dwebs, I wouldn't want to because then I would have to start this level all over again.
No, Ghost, you caused a time paradox. Dun, dun,
Or better
dun,
yet,
dun,
what if it caused a
dun, dun,
bad
dun.
ending? Well,
I don't think the
anyway.
Wachowskis are that, creative enough to create something like an alternate ending.
Actually,
They
that's
did
what
it-
they
they
did
did
with
actually in
Path of
Paphaneo.
Neo.
No, I'm talking about for this game.
Oh, so Path of Neo is a bad ending. Interesting.
Actually, no. What it does is it has a different ending than the movies. Like in Revolutions, Neo basically pulls a Jesus Christ and sacrifices himself to save mankind. But in the other one, what happens is all the Smiths combine into a giant Ultra Mega Smith, and you fight all of them, and Neo survives.
Nice. That sounds. The video game ending sounds better.
That's because it is. Don't get me wrong, it's still stupid. At least it's fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Next you're
forward
gonna tell me
that part,
Trinity
actually.
didn't die either.
No, she dies. But the only
Oh.
difference is that Neo survives because actually I'm not even quite sure how the Path of Neo ending. Okay, so he destroys the Ultra Mega Smith, and then that's it. Like there's no resolution of any
Oh.
kind.
that texture.
All right, we're into the
Super-
bland wall of the bank, I guess.
Super Ultra Combo Meggy Smith.
All right, so now I think we're done with the power plant area as far as yeah, I think we
Extreme
are.
radiation. Is this going to come back into play?
Yeah, basically, Joe. But Niobe is going to put herself directly exposed to the radiation, so she can place the bomb. And of course, Ghost, being the voice citizen here, is saying direct exposure to radiation. That's suicide. Don't worry, I won't be there for long. Bull. That's all the bull. I don't care how long you're in there. Direct exposure to radiation will, at the very least, heavily injure you in some way.
Yeah. So do you end up doing just that to her?
No, nothing happens because
Niobe is Jesus.
Yep. Wachowski's plot convenience.
Okay, again.
Also,
why
that's
not
what-
make
also,
these
that's
guys
what-
saviors.
that's what guy clipped for the wall.
Yep.
Of course.
He wanted to exit the game. He knew it was terrible.
This game is. I'll still give it this. This game, from what I remember, this game at least is still a bit more polished than Path of Neo.
So even though Path of Neo has supposedly the better story of the
Actually,
two,
yeah, but honestly, I still think Path of Neo has the worst gameplay because remember that level of the dream maze thing, Dwibs.
I haven't got there yet.
Well, but have you ever gotten there in the past?
No, I didn't.
Well, trust me, when you get there, you'll see why I think Path of Neo is worse. Like that entire level is worse than the entirety of Enter the Matrix, as far as I'm concerned.
Wow.
Jesus
Joy.
Christ!
How much are you guys gonna bet that I'll probably clear through that level no issue?
who knows?
We'll see.
Yeah, it's like when I ask people on SSMB sometimes, what's the level that people say, oh, it's so hard. And then when they,
Can I go
and then
back?
when
Can I go back to recording Sonic Unleashed? At least that
And
game
then-
is more fun than this.
and then when they play the level themselves, it turns out to be a piece of cake.
I know. That's just the way it was for me with Eggman Land.
Actually, well, the thing is with Eggman Land, I played that level so many times by this point that I kind of already
An
know how
agent?
to. Yeah, basically,
So
I have
is there
to.
anything special about
Basi-
the agents?
They
You
can-
cannot kill them in conventional ways.
You just have
Basically,
to run.
in this one, I have to push him into the computers so that I can electrify him.
Wait. So let me get this straight. You have to take them out in specific manners based on
Yep.
your...
Yeah.
Yep. And obviously we're invulnerable to guns, basically, because they dodge them.
All right, hold on. You'll see.
And why is he shooting him?
To distract him. In order to dodge them, they need to be stationary so they can dodge them and shit. So
Alright,
you can do that to
basically-
distract them.
What I'm
then
gonna
you
do now is
pop
I'll knock them into. There we go. The sparking servers. There we go.
Huh. That was easy.
And that was it.
That was anticlimactic. All right, now we're done. Thank God.
Nothing could possibly go wrong from this.
Surprising. Well, there is one thing that goes wrong, but you'll have to see the movie to see what.
Oh. But nothing wrong with Ghost and Niobe.
No. Ghost and Niobe did their job fine. It's just that Soren's job was the problem.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they had a bit of an inconvenience. They died.
Bum, bum, bum,
They were killed by Smithbane.
bum.
Yeah.
And then there was Neo's idiotic mistake at the end of that film.
Which one? You're
You know,
gonna
the one
have to
where
be
he
more
chooses
specific.
The one where he chooses to doom all of, I don't know, whatever the
Oh
heck
yeah,
that...
to
He
save
doomed-
Trinity
He doomed
instead
all
of
of Zion
humanity.
to save Trinity.
Oh yeah, that.
Yep.
Oh,
Apparently they
there's
need
the Oracle.
Okay, skip the rest because for now on it's just like Niobe.
Apparently,
And now
the
we're
needs
in the
of
kitchen.
apparently the needs of Carrie-Anne Moss. Are
All right,
more-
here's some actual character development kind of for the Ghost.
Again.
Okay. I've always thought that they meant a certain character, but after seeing Jupiter Ascending, I'm actually rethinking this. But for now, let's just watch this. Yeah, trying to justify why we have a new actress, whatever. Blah 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 blah. Blah. Ugh. Did she
I
really just
remember
say
your
that?
heart.
Ugh.
Yeah, we have a new actress and everything. Shame we're gonna waste her in Revolutions when we just turn her into another Smith clone.
Anyway. Okay, did you know what she said? You asked me one question, if she would ever love you. And I told you, only as her friend, as her brother. All this time I thought, oh, I'm guessing she means Niobe. Okay, fine, whatever. But then,
No, I'm thinking she meant Trinity.
Yeah. The thing is, for me, maybe they meant brother as in, kind of platonic brother,
Compatriot, yeah.
compatriot and shit like that. That's what I've always thought all these years. But after just seeing Jupiter Ascending, which is a movie where a man wants to marry the reincarnation of his dead mother,
Oh.
I'm actually having second thoughts. Maybe they did meant that Niobe, that Ghost secretly loves Trinity. Which
I always thought that from the beginning, too, from what I've been able to gather from this game's story.
That's
what do you think?
messed up.
What do you think, Dwebs?
I don't. Ugh.
Dreams don't actually has stopped
Now I'm
working.
tempted to do a film commentary of Jupiter Ascending tonight.
Oh, Jupiter Ascending.
Well, Jova, we got to get past V for Vendetta and Speed Racer and Cloud Atlas.
Who cares? I mean,
says we have to do those first.
Jupiter Ascending has nothing to do with those movies. Why do we need to do that for those first?
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were doing the Wachowskis in chronological order. I mean, we did the Matrix, then the two.
No.
Well, look at this, Dwebs. We didn't do Shyamalan in order. Why should we do any different for the Wachowskis? It doesn't really matter. Unless it's something like an actual series, a trilogy, like the Matrix trilogy, then yes. But when it comes to unrelated movies, who
The
cares?
Wachowskis
But
verse.
Jupiter Ascending was so boring.
Oh, and Cloud Atlas wasn't?
They're both boring.
At least Jupiter Ascending's shorter.
What about Speed Racer, huh?
It made me want to throw up.
I'll take boring over head headache inducing.
Well, let me look up how long Speed Racer is then.
Loading tunnels of the real. So now we're playing what Ghost does when you're going through the tunnels to avoid the
Question,
sentinels.
Jova.
Wait, we're still playing?
Yep.
Actually, Jova, since
Wait,
I was promised.
what more is there to do? I mean, didn't we already fulfill the main mission?
No. Now we have to
Wait,
basically.
in Ghost Story, even Ghost can be chased by his mate
Hold on, Teo.
after the Oracle.
Hold on, Teo. Basically, Jova. I didn't show the cutscene that explains this because it happened in Niobe's playthrough. Basically, after Ghost returning to the ship got attacked by Sentinels. So now I'm playing as Ghost. Therefore, I use the guns to try to hold them off.
Oh.
As for you, Teo, basically, Teo, this is not sewer shock. Basically, we're just shooting. We're not driving.
No. I'm talking about. So even in Ghost Story, though, after the Oracle, you got chased by his mate anyway.
Yeah, we did. But the Smith part of Ghost is exactly the same. There's no reason to sit through it again.
No. I was just asking.
Yeah,
Well,
I've only shown things that are different.
this looks like a reverse Gummy Ship mission from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Anyway, like I was saying, Jova, here's what I was thinking. I was promised Super 8 for a long time now, so I thought we could just...
That was when it was the three of us, not the four of us.
I know, but I thought we could wait till... since we still have King's Quest 5 to do
what?
anyway, while Teo is here, we could just do a King's Quest 5 part, and then we'll see how that goes.
I know, it's just up if we have time to do a movie while Tio's here.
Yeah, but Teo already said he doesn't have time for a movie.
He didn't say he didn't have time for a movie. He just said he
That
didn't
will
have
be
the
for me to
patience.
decide. Thank you, Joe,
Yeah.
so much. Always so...
I'm just...
Again,
to
see,
jump
you see
on
what
my
you
opinion.
see what happens, Pedro, when you assume for Tio.
Hey,
He gets mad for
wait,
that.
hold on, Jova. I'm just repeating what he himself said a few minutes ago. Right, Teo?
But he himself said that it's his right to decide. You tried speaking for
I
him.
didn't... No, Teo, please help me.
Please, can you save me?
I'm staying out of this one.
No. Can you literally come here in Italy and pick me up?
Sure. Just give me some of your spaghetti bolognese.
Okay,
and I'll be
okay,
on my
hold
way.
on. Allow me to
Is
bring.
the shooting section still going on?
Allow me,
yes,
Jova.
it
That's
is.
Jova.
Wow,
It's just.
going on for such a long
Jova, we get it.
time.
It's fun.
Okay,
Take a while.
allow me. Jova, meet Enter the Matrix.
But
Enter
then
the Matrix,
again,
meet Jova.
Oh. Yeah.
You've only
Yes,
Jova, meet. You're talking about how this takes way too long. Well, Jova, meet Enter the Matrix.
oh
There you go.
boy.
You'll get
Wow.
it. It's fine.
Hey,
That's me.
same
That's
time,
you.
I
You literally just summed up you literally just summed up the general consistency of Enter the Matrix in a nutshell. It takes far too long.
Wow.
This game can be finished in pretty much 2 days, but trust me, it will be the longest 2 days of your life.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
I can
Highline.
see where they were going with the ideas, but again, this project was too ambitious.
Yeah,
for the time
it's a shame. It's a shame because if this project was made today, it probably could have, like Theo said, it probably would have turned out to be a pretty good game. But this game was too. This game was way too ahead of its time.
Yep.
For its
So
own
what's
good.
next?
Now,
Oh yeah, but the other section.
now we have a cutscene and then more shooting.
By the way, can I just say how jarring it is for there to be all digital stuff in the supposed real world? You know.
Well, there's no digital stuff in the real world, Joe. What are you doing?
I get that. But I thought that this digital stuff would be something that would be regulated to, just the digital world. Inside the Matrix, where it actually is all digital numbers and stuff. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh, but
you'd
that's the
think
loading
that they
screen,
would have gone
Joe.
that extra mile, though.
But that's the loading screen, Joe.
Well, see, here's the thing. That was what I've gotten is the inkling that they're trying to make this as much like the movies as possible, considering.
Yeah,
how
but the
they-
movies also have sections with chips trying to get away from Sentinels, so they wanted to replicate that too.
Yeah, I get that. But
Guess
I'm just
so.
saying, it's you think that they would have altered the loading screen just a bit for different scenes like this.
Oh, Joe, but
I mean-
you and your demand for effort.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that they're trying to pull off an ambitious project, but without that much effort.
Yeah, kinda.
Well, that's a recipe for disaster and a half.
Again, Jova, allow me to introduce you to Enter the Matrix.
Oh yeah. I was just gonna say on Jupiter Ascending, aside from Eddie Redmayne, that entire movie was just one big bore fest.
I've seen more boring.
It's still boring though.
As far as
Just
boring
because you see more boring films.
No, what I
doesn't
mean is, as far as boring movies go, to me, that movie's kind of tame, honestly. I can sit through that movie. I honestly, I recently watched it the second time to show it to my brother, because he's a huge Wachowski's fanboy. And that was,
Really?
Jupiter Ascending was the first Wachowski movie that he genuinely fucking hated.
So wait. Matrix Revolution, Speed Racer, Cloud Atlas.
Now his opinions, he fucking loves the Matrix trilogy to death, all three of them. In fact, his actual favorite is Matrix Revolutions. Don't ask. It's I myself try to understand it. Trust me, I've been trying to understand this for years and with no success. Just trust me, it's no use. Anyway, he loves.
That's like me asking Felix why he likes Speed Racer so much.
He loved V for Vendetta, but so did I, so that's fine. He says that even though Speed Racer is a bad movie, he still says, well, it's based on Speed Racer. What did you expect?
Effort.
Yeah, that's pretty much my
and also for the racers to not look like a freaking LSD trip.
Yeah, basically his argument for Speed
How
Racer.
bad could it be?
His argument for Speed Racer. Okay, hold on. His argument for Speed Racer is that it's a bad movie, but then again, it was meant to be more the fun kind of bad, like Speed Racer was. And I've already tried explaining to him a lot of times why that's not the case, but whatever. In fact, I might just show them the Blockbuster Buster review of that because he does a good job explaining that.
I'm so I'm interested to see Speed Racer now because I've yet to see that live action film yet.
As for Cloud Atlas, he actually thought Cloud Atlas was pretty great.
Really?
Yes.
What mythical version of Cloud Atlas was he watching?
I don't know. I have no idea, Dwibs.
I mean, I know Cloud Atlas is pretty divisive. You know, some people love it, some people hate it, but honestly, I don't know where the love it people are coming from.
Anyway, like I was saying, basically, Dwibs, for me, Jupiter Ascending, like watching it again, especially with my brother, because I loved his reactions to the shit that's going on. Like, I don't know. I even enjoyed the movie. I actually enjoyed the movie more my second time because, if anything, I had I could make fun of my brother's reactions and shit. I don't know. I guess that movie's kind of a guilty pleasure for me.
Ironic. The one film that you end up liking, he hates.
No, I didn't exactly like it. It's just that I don't know. I guess I get kind of a sick pleasure out of the shit. Like Eddie Redmayne. Every moment Eddie Redmayne is on screen, it's heaven. Like.
So it's kind of like with Jeremy Irons in Dungeons and Dragons, that sort of bad.
He's so hammy. It's amazing. Anyway, his problem.
Oh my god!
Yes, it's still going on. Anyway, basically his opinion of Jupiter Ascending is that again, audience, there's nothing going on. What do you want me to comment about when it comes to the game?
Well, here's a question: how do you change perspective between rear of a ship and front of a ship?
I just do it with a push of a button.
So what you're saying about your brother's opinions?
Hold on. I have another on-topic question. Is there a reason why this is taking song?
It's called boringly drawn out level design, Jova. Anyway,
it's like there was an enemy that you needed to defeat, but I guess not.
Wee.
Okay, so
Holy shit.
That is
that's an exploding sentinel. Basically, that sentinel touches me, I die. So basically, I have to shoot it to keep it away from me.
And he screams in a happy way, like a chow.
right?
Anyway, like I was saying, basically, my brother's opinion of Jupiter Ascending is that the movie is so fucking convoluted into him. Like, he could not follow it because he felt there was way too much going on. He thought it was fucking terrible, basically. He liked the score, but that's about it.
And you know what's it's ironic. Matrix came out the same year as Phantom Menace, and people were applauding The Matrix for being the antithesis for Phantom Menace, and yet in 2015 they rip off Phantom Menace's plot.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You know, Phantom Menace was mostly stuff about trade negotiations and all that.
Yeah. It's the same thing with Jupiter Ascending.
It's the same thing in Jupiter Ascending, only it's about arguing about ownership of Earth.
Yeah.
Huh.
Also,
everything comes full circle.
But there's one thing
that should be the film where it says everything is connected.
But there's one thing Jupiter Ascending has that over Phantom Menace: Eddie Redmayne.
Yeah, but that's just like one thing. Everything else is.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh my god, this is so good.
I actually do wonder how it would have been if Jar Jar Binks was actually likable.
I'm amazed that they found.
No, he's not.
I heard the Clone Wars. I've heard the Clone Wars CG series helped him out a little bit.
Well, I never saw that series, so I can speak for that.
You know what the sad thing about this section is? It's like, there is absolutely no indication for what is keeping you here. I mean, maybe they made like, well, hey, maybe there's a boss.
Actually, Joe, I'm about to bring that up in a moment. Hold on. I didn't bring it up in Niobe's story, so I might as well do it here.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, basically, in just a few seconds, we're about to fire our EMP to deactivate all the machines. Here's my question: why didn't they just do this at the beginning? Why do we have to go for these boring levels? And that's Enter the Matrix, everybody. And again, I didn't show the ending. We didn't. I'm not showing the ending because we already saw it in Niobe's story.
What a climactic!
But I haven't seen the ending.
Well, go watch our commentary.
Well, the ending of the game is anticlimactic anyway, so I guess it fits. See you, everybody.
See ya.
Okay, bye.